Right then, Israel Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori. So, I guess this fight was pretty much like a lot of Israel Adesanya's fights prior, because he pretty much dominated Marvin Vettori for 5 rounds. And I say dominated, it wasn't like 10-8s and things like that, but they had competitive rounds where Israel Adesanya won the majority of the striking exchanges and won every round 10-9. And there's a couple of people saying, oh, Marvin won this round or Marvin won that round. Marvin didn't win any rounds. And the weirdest thing about that is at the end of the fight, Marvin thought he won. Marvin thought he won. He was putting his hands up and he told Izzy after the fight that he won, which was very bizarre. I don't massively dislike Marvin Vettori. I don't find him the most entertaining fighter. I think he got that title shot off a victory over Kevin Holland, which is nothing really to write home about when Kevin Holland is just taking fights left, right and centre, and the blueprint to beat Kevin Holland was laid out literally 1 month before that. So no sort of kudos from me about his victory over Kevin Holland. He got the fight against Israel Adesanya because Robert Whittaker wasn't available. So they went to the next best thing. The show goes on. And that's how it works. So I'm not mad at Marvin Vettori for taking the fight. Obviously, you take the world title fight, you have a puncher's chance and whatever. But now we move on in the middleweight division. And the middleweight division is coming towards a bit of a problem now. And it's made a bigger problem by the fact that Israel Adesanya has beaten a lot of the people, well, almost everyone in the top 5, aside from Jared Cannonier, which isn't the best fight in the world. But let's be honest, if he fights Robert Whittaker next and he wins, well, that'll be the title shot that happens. But normally when we see a champion clean out the division, he goes around and does it again. Now, I know we have Darren Till sort of waiting in the wings, and he's going to have to win a fight before he gets the next title shot. So that's a compelling one. I know Izzy wants that fight, and I know Darren will want that fight. The trouble is normally once a champion is cleaned out the division, he either does it twice or he goes up. The trouble is he's already gone up, hasn't he? So all of a sudden, this middleweight division that had a lot of promise and a lot of steam is going to start to slow down a little bit. And I don't think that's anyone's fault. It's just the way that it's turned out, because there's been injury problems in that middleweight division. Robert Whittaker wasn't recovered enough. Darren Till obviously hurt his shoulder against Marvin Vettori, and then we might have got a different fight, but now he's fought Marvin Vettori, and now that's kind of moved the can down the road. Now he's going to fight Robert Whittaker again, which is a rematch. He's already fought Marvin Vettori, which is actually a rematch. So it's getting a bit messy, and I think we're going to see, once he fights Robert Whittaker again, assuming Jared Cannonier wins or Darren Till picks up a win, or maybe they fight each other for a #1 contender spot, that division is going to start to slow down a lot, and it's something the UFC are going to have to be pretty aware of, because he can't go up. And does he really want to go around the division again? I don't know.